Hey guys, Chapter 9, Section 5 video here for you. Today's big essential question is, how can I find the volume of a pyramid? So we are talking volume, which means we want to fill something up. We can fill it up with water, we can fill it up with sand, we can fill it up with Skittles, I don't care. But we want to figure out how much we can fill it up, and we're going to focus on pyramids. Now pyramids are a little bit tricky. To help you, I'm borrowing another video that was made that I'm going to show you real quick here. The reason this video is helpful is it helps you really see how volume is calculated on a pyramid. So notice we've got a pyramid here that has a square base that matches that square prism. So he's going to show you with his hand here, he's going to actually show you that the pyramid is actually empty and the square prism is actually also empty. He just had some yellow paper inside of it. And the question now is, how do the volumes compare? We know how to find the volume of a square prism. We know it's base times height. Volume is area of the base times the height. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill up this pyramid with some liquid and we're going to dump it into the prism. The question is how many times can we do this? So he fills it up with this green liquid, dumps it into the prism. There's one. Now he's going to do it again. How many times do you think he's going to be able to do this? Well, here we go. He fills it up, dumps it in. Oh, looks like he's going to be able to do a little bit more. Gets another one. He's on now pyramid number 3. And then dumps it in. Oh, there we go. Okay, so how many pyramids filled up that square prism? 3 square pyramids equaled 1 square prism. So why am I showing you this? Well, we know how to find the volume of a square prism. We know it's the area of the base times the height. But if we want the volume of a pyramid, it'll be 1/3 of that because 3 of them fit into the prism. So 1/3 base times height. So we write that down as our formula today. Volume equals 1/3 base times height. And we're going to actually try a problem now. We're just going to apply this a little bit. So here is our pyramid. It's a rectangular pyramid. It measures 3 feet by 4 feet, and it looks like it's 7 feet tall. We want to find the volume. Well, we know volume is 1/3 base times height. So let's find the base. Now the base is a rectangle. It's a 3 by 4 foot rectangle. So the base is going to be 3 times 4. The height, well, how tall is this pyramid? Well, it's 7 feet tall. So we're going to do 1/3 times the 3 times 4 times 7. Now I'm going to go in steps. 3 times 4 is 12, and 12 times 7 is 84. So we have to find 1/3 times 84. That means what's 84 divided by 3? So either do it in your head or do it with a calculator. 84 divided by 3 is 28. So the volume of this thing is 28, and we say feet to the 3rd power, cubic feet. And that's our answer. Okay, let's try another one. Example 2. Here is our pyramid, although it's not just a regular pyramid, it's actually a bottle of sunscreen. And the sunscreen bottle measures 2 inch by 1 inch by 6 inches. And we want to know how much sunscreen is inside of this bottle. What is the volume of the bottle? So we're going to use 1/3 base times height. We're going to start with the base first, which we can see is the shape of a rectangle. It's a 2 by 1 rectangle, so the base is 2 by 1, 2 times 1. Then we're going to look at the height. How tall is this bottle? Well, it's 6 inches tall. And then we're going to multiply it by 1/3. So we're going to do 2 times 1 times 6 times 1/3. Well, 2 times 1 is 2, and 2 times 6 is 12. So we really just need 1/3 times 12, which means 12 divided by 3, which I don't need a calculator for. 12 divided by 3 is 4. So the volume of this bottle is 4 cubic inches of sunscreen. 4 cubic inches. There's our solution. Okay, so guys, it is time for you to try. So here is your you try problem. Your job is to find the volume of a different sunscreen bottle that's in a different, has different dimensions. So right now, I want you to hit the pause button on your device and find the volume of this bottle. Go. All right, let's check some answers. Are you ready to see how you did? The bottle is still in the shape of a pyramid. So we're going to do volume equals 1/3 base times height. The area of the base is a 3 by 1.5 inch rectangle. So we're going to do 3 times 1.5. And the height of this bottle, it is 4 inches tall. So we're going to do 1/3 times 3 times 1.5 times 4. So grab a calculator, do 3 times 1.5 times 4, and you get 18. So 18 divided by 3, which is 6. So the answer is 6 inches cubed. 6 cubic inches is the volume. How did you do on your own? Did you get the same solution as I did? Did you make any mistakes? How do your steps look? Is your work organized? Are you writing V equals, V equals, V equals for every step? Those are things you want to be looking for. Okay, so now we're going to do an example 3, but it's related to the last 2 problems. Which is a better buy? That first bottle A that we had looked at, or bottle B? Bottle A, which we measured in example 2, is $9.96. Bottle B, which you just did in the You Try problem, is $14.40. But what one is the better buy? Now I know bottle A is cheaper, but is it the best deal? So here's how we're going to figure that out. We're going to use the volume. Remember, the volume was 4 inches cubed for that tall one, and the volume of the shorty was 6 inches cubed. So here's what we know. The unit cost for bottle A would be, let's see, $9.96 for 4 inches cubed. Well, let's divide that by 4. Get a calculator. What is 9.96 divided by 4? I got 2.49. You should double check me and make sure that's what it is. That means $2.49 for 1 cubic inch of sunscreen. Okay, well, then let's do the other bottle, which is 6 inches cubed for $14.40. $14.40 for 6 inches cubed. We're going to divide that by 6. So you get a calculator, do $14.40 divided by 6, and you get 2.4. So that'd be $2.40. So it costs $2.49 for an inch of this sunscreen, and it costs $2.40. What's the better deal? Well, yeah, $2.40 is a better deal. It's cheaper. So the answer is bottle B is the best deal. You get more sunscreen per penny that you're spending. That's the better unit cost. All right, guys, example 4. Let's look at a different problem. Let's get away from those sunscreen bottles. Here is our last pyramid. What's different about this one compared to the other ones? It's a triangular pyramid. It's not in the shape of a square or a rectangle, but that's okay. We're still going to use volume equals 1/3 base times height. So 1/3 base times height. Well, the base is a triangle. So to find the area, we got to do base times height divided by 2. Oh my gosh. So we're going to have to do the 8 times the 6 divided by 2. That's how we find the area of that triangle. Then we got to find the height of the pyramid. Well, look at where the height is. It's right there. It's the 8 miles. Oh my gosh, this is a huge pyramid. So we're going to times by 8. And then we'll times it all by 1/3. So we got to do 1/3 times 6 times 8 divided by 2 times 8. Oh my gosh, a lot of math to do there. So go in steps. 6 times 8 divided by 2 is 24. Do 6 times 8 divided by 2. 24. Now do 24 times 8 is 192 divided by 3, because that 1/3. Then take 192 and divide it by 3, and you get 64. So the answer for our volume is 64 miles cubed. Cubic miles, it's pretty big. There's our solution. All right, guys, that wraps up this video. Just the big takeaway here is that the formula for a pyramid is always 1/3 the base times the height, because it takes 3 pyramids to fill up 1 prism. All right, thanks, guys. Bye.